In today's video, we're going to be making another character from the popular horror game franchise, Poppy Playtime. First, we made Huggy Wuggy from Chapter 1. Then, we made Mommy Longlegs from Chapter 2. Today, we'll be making the boss from Chapter 3. Catnap! As you all know, before starting the build, I like to actually play the game just to get as much information about the character as possible. There's just one problem. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 is only available on PC, and I have a MacBook. But check out what I found in the App Store. Here's a game called Poppy Playtime Catnap Poopy. This 5-star review says best game. This game was like so fun. I totally recommend. All I have to say about this game is, it was free. I guess I'll just have to go off these pics I found. They should be good enough. I've decided to use Strikeout from Series 1 for today's project because his color and shape are similar to Catnap's. He seems pretty good. Let's get to work. I don't have a plan as usual, but I want to try to give him a teardrop-shaped body with arms hanging down to his side. And I want to do as much of the grinding and cutting now, so once I start sculpting, I won't have to stop. This is epoxy clay. It's a 2-part self-hardening clay and it's awesome, but it's also heavy, and if we were to make Catnap's head completely out of clay, it would be too bulky and he'd probably split himself just from spinning around. The solution to this is to give our head a foam core. I was lucky enough to find these styrofoam balls lying around the shop, and I think they're the perfect size. I'm just gonna wrap a thin layer of clay around the foam, then leave it out in the sun to harden. Now that the clay is completely hardened, I can work on Catnap's mouth, nose, ears, and eyes without having to worry about deforming the head. Okay guys, this is what I have so far. I made the mouth a little too big and I need to find a way to make it smaller. But the bigger problem I need to address first is that our figure is just too tall. The only solution I can think of is to put Catnap into a seated position by cutting his legs off and placing them stretched out in front of him. They're not quite as long as I want them to be, so I'm going to extend them with some epoxy clay. And at the same time, I'll make his arms. And I can't forget about his moon-shaped medallion. I grinded out Catnap's mouth to further reduce the weight of his head, and now I'm going to smooth everything out. Fabrication is just about complete, but what about his weapon? Of course it's gonna be his tail, right? I made 2 different versions, but I can't decide which one to go with. One is long and wraps around his body. And the other one is short and just pokes around his side. I think I'll let you guys decide. Let me know in the comments which tail you like better, long or short. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you want to see more custom Akedo warriors, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.